Hi, this is Dana Walkiji with FoxSportsDetroit.com, and I'm here with MLive.com's James Schmel and our special guest, Danny Worth. So, Danny, first of all, I want to kick this off and find out about your adventure in getting to Lakeland, because you're from California,
Yeah.
and why did you decide to drive?
I've driven every year except my first year. It was just to have my stuff all in my car. It's expensive to ship it, and I've just always done it, and I don't mind it. It's kind of, I get to think about the season, upcoming season, and goals and stuff. Like I said before, that's the last time I do it. I think it's just too far.
Let's expand upon that, Danny. Why will it be the last time you will drive to Lakeland?
Because it wastes 3 days of my life. What is that? Over 4 years there and back each time. That's a lot of days I could have. But yeah, it just takes forever. It's like I did it in 2.5 days this time, and I'm just on the road for all day, every day, 2.5 days straight. So
what does a man like you prepare for a long distance drive, cross country drive? What do you stack up on?
Well, you got to have good snacks. You got to have good music. And before, I used to watch movies while I drove, like movies I already know. I wouldn't watch the screen. I would listen to it and stuff. Funny movies like Will Ferrell stuff and Adam Sandler stuff. But this time I just did music, and I was pretty locked in with that the whole time.
Any close calls? Any disasters along the way? I know you might have taken a wrong turn at one point.
Yeah, wrong turn. I almost hit a deer once, and I almost hit a dog. And if I didn't hit the dog, I sure gave it a little haircut because I was so close to that thing, and I swerved, and I couldn't believe I missed it.
And so I also hear you ran into a character on your way.
Oh yeah, I got lost in Texas, and I just joked. I saw Leatherface, and he was a nice guy, and we had a good chat, and he gave me directions down to Florida from there.
All right, I want to promote your Twitter account. You're slowly becoming a legend tiger on Twitterland. What's your handle? Are you at Danny Worth?
Yeah, Danny Worth 29.
Danny Worth 29. Okay. What made you decide to get into Twitter universe, and what sort of role do you see with it? I mean, do you like interacting with the fans?
Yeah, I do. It's good to interact with them and get some of the reactions from the fans, how excited they are to talk to even a guy like me. But if you would have asked me a year or two ago if I would have had a Twitter account, I would have just laughed at it. But last year at the All-Star break, I was so bored. We had 3 days off, and I was so bored, and I decided to get it. And it's addicting. You start tweeting, and people start talking back to you, and then you get more followers, and it's just an addictive process that I can't get away from.
You know the magical number. What are you at right now for followers?
Everyone
knows your follow count.
Around 7,700 or something like that.
Wow, that's good. Okay, so what's the goal for opening day?
Opening day goal? I don't set goals like that. No. 10,000 would be a big milestone for me. A lot of guys give stuff away, when they hit little milestones like that. I decided I'll probably give some stuff away around 10,000. Maybe some old, gloves or cleats or batting gloves, whatever I could.
You'll sign it.
Whatever I could pull out of the back of my truck or something,
So followed at Danny Worth 29. He's going to give something away when he hits 10,000. All right, excellent. So now you talked about when you set out on the road, you think about the season upcoming and the goals you have. What are your goals for the season?
Just in all to have a great year, and like always, but to stay healthy, and then you think about certain numbers and stats. It's a stat game, and think about hit what I want to hit, and what kind of power numbers I want to put up, or strikeout to walk ratio, and even errors defensively. Have an over and under on that, which I'd be happy or sad, to hit that. And I just work hard. You work hard every off season, and after a long off season's work like that, you get excited, and you want to see what you could do on the field after you put all that work in. So, I just think about that in the drive a lot. I worked hard, and I'm excited to get out here and take BP and be with the guys again and start taking ground balls and stuff.
It's your versatility that makes you so special. You have the ability to play basically any infield position. What in particular would you prefer? I mean, is there a specific position which you would prefer to be planted at?
They're all fun to me. I always grew up playing. When I was real young, I played second base growing up. I was real small kid growing up. And then when I got a little taller and stronger arm, I was always a shortstop. So those positions come more natural to me. But third base is fun. It's an exciting position. It's the hot corner. You got stuff coming at you fast and little time to react. But if I had to pick one, definitely shortstop. You get to throw it. You get to plant in the hole and fire it. You get to, Jeter throw it once in a while. You get to do everything. And watching guys like Omar Vizquel or Jeter growing up all the time, you get to
Lots
come
of
out here.
opportunity for highlight reel stuff.
Yeah, you get to come out here and try stuff that they did that you saw when you were a kid, and now that I could do it when I'm older, it makes it fun.
Can you do any flips?
No, no Ozzie Smith flips. Actually, I played with Matt Moore, the quarterback. Was he Miami this year?
Yep.
I grew up playing baseball with him a little bit, and he used to do flips at shortstop all the time. I was so jealous of him. He was a great athlete, but I always wonder if he does it now with pads on.
That's funny. Now, so you're kind of in a unique position, having played all the infield positions, and Brandon Inge is apparently going to try to play second base for the first time. How difficult is that?
For him, not going to be very difficult. He's probably one of the most athletic guys in the team. Not just baseball, any sport. You go to the golf tournament we got in a week, whatever. He'll be hitting the ball, the farthest on the team probably. Or, you go play basketball, plays hockey, all that stuff. Just goofs around. But yeah, he'll have some stuff to learn, but he's going to tackle it easy because he's a great athlete, and it'll just come natural for him.
You bring up golf. That's the big hobby that people do in Lakeland. Are you a golfer? And the big question, what do you shoot?
I actually golfed yesterday for the first time since last year in spring training, and I shot bogey golf. It wasn't bad. If I could shoot bogey golf, I'm a happy golfer. I get it in the air and straight. It's just my short game is a little rough around the edges.
Are you good enough to play some side bets? Did you play any fun games with the players on the course?
No, not yet. I mean, I can't back that up yet. I don't want to lose too much money.
All right. So the last thing before you go, I want to hear what your reaction was when you heard about Prince Fielder.
Oh, I mean, just a big smile on my face, and just like everyone, we got a million texts from friends and buddies, and even now I'm getting texts from my buddies back home that I played college ball with or high school ball with. How is it hitting with him in BP? How is it, watching him do this, watching him do that? And but it's been exciting so far. It's been a couple days, and I haven't really got to know him yet. But the initial reaction was okay, it sucks we lost Victor, but he's a great player, and those are tough shoes to fill, Victor Martinez. But he's I think he's going to do just fine.
All right. Well, thank you, Dana Worth. This is Dana Wakiji for FoxSportsDetroit.com and for James Schmel of MLive.com.